EastEnders confirms Peter Beale return with former star Thomas Law reprising role. Be Still Our Beating Hearts. Peter Beale is set to return to EastEnders less than a year after his departure, with former star Thomas Law reprising the role that made him a star. Ben, whose iteration of Peter featured in the iconic Who Killed Lucy Beale storyline, left the show in 2015, with actor Dale Hudson later stepping in, playing the role for 2 years. Peter, meanwhile, was last seen in July last year when he left the square in heated scenes after turning his back on his family, with things very raw between he and brother Bobby, who is keen to reconnect with him. The popular character has since been living in France with dad Ian and estranged mum Cindy, who was thought to have died in prison when he was just a baby. A shock twist earlier this week, however, confirmed that Cindy is very much alive and well and, what's more, Peter knows the truth, as revealed during Thursday's, June 22nd, offering of the show, which saw Thomas stage an announced comeback. Peter has evidently having made amends with Ian and come to terms with the fact that Cindy was in witness protection for much of his lifetime. What's more, he's keen to make a go of things with former Flame Lauren Branning, who also made a guest appearance in the outing in question. But while the young man was still in France by the time the credits rolled, we can confirm that he will be returning to Walford later in the summer and, with old wounds to mend and parents who've made enemies with most of the square, it's safe to say that his comeback will be far from plain sailing. Yes, viewers will have a lot to look forward to, with upcoming scenes set to reveal how and why the Beale family have reunited, so make sure you don't miss a single second of the drama from here on out. Discussing his long-awaited comeback as Peter, actor Thomas Law said, "Over the years, I had hoped for a return to the square, although I never thought it would happen, so it's an absolute delight to be back in Walford as Peter Beale. It's been great to see familiar and new faces, and I can't wait to explore the character again in the wake of Cindy's return. It's an exciting time to return." EastEnders boss Chris Crenshaw, who has excelled in making the show the best it can possibly be since taking over as exec producer, said, "I'm thrilled to welcome Thomas back to the role of Peter Beale. Although his time away from the square has been short-lived, the Beale family dynamics have changed immensely since he last left Walford. Viewers will soon learn the details relating to how he came to learn that his mum, Cindy, was in fact alive, and how he and dad, Ian, reconciled their differences. We're delighted to have him back permanently, but one thing is for certain, the Beale's comeback will be nothing less than explosive for the square."
Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một sản phẩm của UK Soát Spoiler. Chúng tôi đã tiết lộ những tình tiết mới nhất của bộ phim Eastenders sẽ xảy ra trong tuần tiếp theo. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo. Ngoài ra trên kênh của chúng tôi cũng có các video về các bộ phim như Eastenders, Hollyoaks cũng như Coronation.